What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, going to be bringing you the last game of week number 2. This is going to be between Team Dignitas on the Radiant, Speed Gaming on the Dire. The last time these two teams met, Team Dignitas pulled it out because Speed Gaming, well, they had an Eternal Envy on Faceless Void, and unfortunately for them, he didn't get nearly enough farm for Team Dignitas, despite the fact that Team Dignitas have made some pretty crucial mistakes in the last game, with Demon's Night Stalker being a little bit... Was it that last game? I think it was their game versus Speed Gaming. I'm pretty sure it was. But yeah, Night Stalker was problematic for Speed Gaming, even though he made a couple of mistakes. And that is going to warrant a first ban over Elder Titan and over everything else. Elder Titan is going to get through. But Demon's Night Stalker has been, well, can I say it? It's been demonic. It's been very, very effective versus Speed Gaming, versus MVP as well. So Team Dignitas will not have the chance to draft it. Clockwork also being banned out, targeting Infinity, who, you know, has been doing pretty well in the Clockwork as well. So there's really some metagaming bans going on here. Team Dignitas going to ban out the Naga Siren, not as much of a metagame ban, but also the Mirana, recognizing the fact that Bone 7 does play a mean Mirana, and hell, everyone from Speed Gaming I think could play Mirana on a relatively high level, so would rather not deal with that. However, that will give Elder Titan to Speed Gaming. And Elder Titan is a hero that we don't really see that much because he's always first banned. So when you do see him, you gotta wonder, what does this guy actually offer to the team? The answer is a huge amount of friggin' damage. Unless Speed Gaming want to do something weird, having the Astral Spirit maxed out as well as Natural Order means that everyone in Team Dignitas is going to be incredibly fragile to, you know, whatever else follow-up Speed Gaming has in mind. And the Visage is going to be the pick. So I do like Speed Gaming's first two picks. They're two incredibly strong heroes just separately. I mean, if you run into a Visage with his birds, odds are, unless you're a Lifestealer, you're probably not going to have a fantastic time. Elder Titan is kind of the same way. But when you add up the Natural Order and the Visage damage together, you know, just these two heroes in a mid-game team fight or something, that will wreck everybody. There's so much damage between these two heroes. And it's damage not at really much of expensive. It's not at the expense of really anything. I mean, it's not like they're sacrificing their lanes or their early game or mid game for this damage. It's just there. Speed Gamer are going to be very happy about that. Dignitas, on the other hand, going to go for the classic Lifestealer first pick, following up with the Weaver. So their late game damage is pretty much all done and set. It will be a little bit difficult to kill just because Lifestealer does have lots of escape tools. Weaver as well. However, with the Natural Order and the burst damage from Visage, Weaver, he may not have a lot of time to actually get his time-lapse off. Especially if Speed Gaming want to do something similar to what they did in the last game that they played versus MVP and draft a Lion, which is a pretty fantastic counter versus the Weaver. Especially when you have a Weaver with literally no magic resistance because of the Natural Order. So Weaver is a very vulnerable hero to that Elder Titan just being so soft. Of course, if he manages to dodge some of that damage and come out in the back of the fight and, you know, pick off people from there, then that's where Weaver really shines. But that's a pretty big if. So if Weaver can do that, then he'll be fine. But it is fairly unlikely, I would say, that that is what is capable of him.
10 seconds.
If that makes sense? I don't know if that made sense. Whatever. You get the idea. Speed Gaming going to ban out Storm Spirit, possibly the best hero combination with the Lifestealer. So Dignitas is looking for a Lifestealer bomb. They will be able to have the Lifestealer, you know, pop into the Weaver. Although usually you do want a mid hero. So I do think Puck would be a decent choice, though Puck versus Elder Titan really isn't a great matchup for that Puck. He will pretty much be forced to take every single Astral Spirit to the face. No real way to dodge that. And once that happens, Elder Titan will be able to shove the lane mercilessly with that extra damage. And he should be fine. Weaver is a range hero, so he does have that going for him, but really nothing that the Weaver has, Elder Titan is really scared of, aside from mediocre amounts of burst damage. But in that case, you might as well go for a Queen of Pain, who is guaranteed to get hit by the Astral Spirit as well, but can actually stand a little bit more toe-to-toe with the Elder Titan, has a little bit more of a safe escape route. Team Dignitas, though, not going to pick up their mid hero just yet. They're going to go for a Bane. So good setup with that Lifestealer, allowing the Lifestealer all the time in the world to just saunter up to his target, open their wounds. Even at a low level of the skill, having Nightmare for such a long setup means that Lifestealer will be relatively safe in doing so. Also, the Bane ensures that whoever Speed Gaming picks up as their hard carry, be it a Gyrocopter, a Luna, or Faceless Void again, PA, Their BKBs aren't really going to help them that much. So Bane, very much so an anti-carry hero. Will give Team Dignitas a good amount of aggression in the laning phase, as well as a little bit more of a control-y aspect in the mid-late game. So, Bane doesn't really fit in hugely with any of these heroes, aside from that Lifestealer combination I was talking about, but still never really a bad pick. There's never an opportunity where you're like, oh, damn it, he picked a Bane. That's really going to be bad for him later on, unless they have all supports, which is clearly not what's going on. Speed Gaming going to line up, going to round out their support lineup with the Venomancer. So this could actually open the door for a good amount of pushing. Elder Titan, as I said before, he's not necessarily a great pushing hero, but he's definitely capable. Being able to get a little bit extra damage from the Spirit, and then, nuke down the wave at the same time. Visage has the birds, Venomancer has the wards, and Speed Gaming can easily pick up something like a Lycanthrope, Nature's Prophet, anything along those lines, a Chen Enchantress kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, Team Dignitas, they're caught with their pants down because what counter push do they have? They have no AoE, like, aside from Infest. Infest is their only AoE. I guess Shikuchi is pseudo AoE. They will have no way of dealing with that. Oh, there we go, Leshrac will partner up fantastically with the Bane, but more importantly, if he gets that lightning, will allow Speed Gaming to have some sort of counter push. So, will allow Team Dignitas, to have some sort of counter push versus Speed Gaming. So the Leshrac, just within the team, is pretty freaking great. Having the open wounds set up for a split earth and or the nightmare to set up for a split earth, that's pretty much a guaranteed stun. But then at the same time, you're going to dissuade Speed Gaming from pushing, and hell, even Team Dignitas is going to get a little bit of pushing out of that as well. I don't think Leshrac is going to get Diabolic Edict. He might, but if he does, he will be able to pressure some lanes. Speed Gaming can actually pick up a puck, so it looks like they might choose to lane the Elder Titan in a safe, in a dual lane of some sort. At least they're pretty much guaranteed to put him in a side lane. Puck on the mid lane, and Team Dignitas, they need a mid lane hero of their own. Unless they want to do something weird with Bane, but it looks like they probably will not want to do that. Their options are pretty wide open, however. I mean, they have their support cast done, they have their late game damage done. Banning out the OD, Speed Gaming. Very smart ban, and it's actually going to be a mag from Team Dignitas. Will allow the Lifestealer another access route into those fights with the Skewer and eventual Blink on the Magnus, so you do get that Lifestealer Mag Infest bomb. Though, if it's a Mag versus Puck, I do think it favors the Puck. If it's a Mag versus Elder Titan, I do think it favors the Elder Titan. So I think the mid lane is pretty much on lockdown from Speed Gaming. I mean, not to undersell Demon or anything, but Mag isn't exactly the strongest hero in the mid lane anymore. I mean, the nerfs to when you get a flying courier, the nerfs to the bottle price, it adds up. And Mag has a shockwave and Skewer, so if you get careless, then he'll definitely punish you. But it'll be difficult for Mag, I think. It will definitely be difficult. Let's see what Speed Gaming wants to pick up for the last choice. With the Puck, they're kind of moving away from any sort of pushing thing, so Venomancer is more of a team fight, early game roam hero. Not exactly the best with the Visage, because you need some way to charge up that Soul Assumption. Venomancer isn't really much of a damaging early game hero as much as he is a enabling early game hero. But with the right clicks from Elder Titan, if they do lane it in such a way, then damn it, Speed. Just as I say that they're going to move away from a pushing lineup, they go ahead and pick the Lycan. So I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. It could be anything. It looks like, yeah, okay, we might be seeing an Elder Titan fly solo with Lycanthrope. They're going to go for a little bit of pushing. Fortunately for Team Dignitas, they've actually picked up some tools against it. Again, they have the Lightning Storm, as I said. They also have a Shockwave. So the Creep Wave is going to be pulled a little bit. However, they still will have to deal with a lot of units attacking. The Plague Wards, the Wolves, all buffed up with Howl, which I'm assuming Eternal Envy is going to be putting a lot of emphasis on. And Speed Gaming, they'll be able to take some very, very early game fights. And Lycanthrope, usually you wouldn't say is a very great early game hero, but just by adding damage to the other heroes which do fantastically early game, means that Speed Gaming could take a fight early, and they could win those fights, like, pretty well. Team Dignitas, they're going to have to rely on Mag getting a quick level 6. They're going to have to rely on early pickoffs, finding people alone. And if Speed Gaming don't play alone, which, I mean, when they are alone, they're definitely at their weakest compared to when they're together, then it's going to be very difficult for Team Dignitas to withstand this onslaught from Speed Gaming. But we'll see if they could actually do it. Let's see who's playing what. Sing Sing is going to be on the mid lane. Puck We have Bone 7 on the Elder Titan. Not too sure what the lanes are going to look like just yet. It might be a solo lane Elder Titan, I don't know. Eternal Envy is going to be playing the Lycanthrope. Hard carrying, most likely. AUI is on the Visage. Pile Die is on the Venomancer. On the Dignitas side, we have Winter standing in for Korok on that Bane. Infinity is going to be playing the Weaver. 1437, heading up towards the top lane as the Shrek. We have Demon on the mid lane, Mag, and on the bottom lane, all alone, is going to be Bleak. Probably gonna meet up with the Elder Titan, and Lifestealer could actually do pretty well against Elder Titan. Elder Titan is fairly tanky, but you know what? That just means you get more lifesteal and more damage from Feast. So in this matchup, Bleak, and we will have to worry about a little bit of damage every so often with Astral Spirit. But every time Astral Spirit damage is not up for Bone 7, Bleak could feel free to go in and trade hits with that Elder Titan. Unless AUY joins him, unless the Venomancer joins him, in which case Bleak is not going to have a fun time at all. But then you're kind of sacking Eternal Envy, because he's going to be up against a very, very vicious tri-lane, which will be able to pretty much 100-0 him. Speed Gaming might be sacrificing their hard carry player once again, just leaving Eternal Envy to the wolves. Get it? Because he's a wolf? Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, they're definitely throwing him to the wolves in this case. Leaving him alone in this top lane, he's not really going to get much done. And I don't think, well, if it's just a solo Weaver, he might get stuff done. Although it looks like Winter and 1437, yeah, they're sticking around. So Eternal Envy probably not going to get that much. On the bright side for Speed Gaming is that Bleak isn't going to get that much. So it looks like both lanes, both safe lanes, are going to be not so safe. Lifestealer, oh no, he took Feast. Bleak, why did you take Feast? He saw Bone 7, he's like, yo, there's only one hero here. How are we going to open up with the Grave Chill? The damage is already there from Bone 7. The slow is up on Bleak, and the beatdown is going to commence. It's AUY to draw first blood, with the additional Howl damage from the Lycanthrope up on the top lane. Easy first blood, and that's awfully bold of Bleak to pick up Feast at level 1. I mean, usually you go for open wounds if you want to be aggressive, Rage if you want to be defensive, I guess Feast if you want to be like completely neutral passive, but surprise, you can't really do that when there's more heroes down here. So yeah, Bleak definitely caught off guard a little bit. If he had Rage, I think he would have survived. Yeah, just being able to shrug off all those spells, I think he definitely would have been safe there. But you know what? What's done is done. Bleak now recognizing the fact that he's going to be in a little bit of trouble is going to call for the help of Winter, who's been messing with Sing Sing a little bit. However, Sing Sing still 7 for 3 versus Magnus's 5-0. Slow's going to hit right on the tail of Demon, though Venomous Gale still doesn't do anything, and really that means you can bottle right through it, which is pretty cool. I'm still not sure if you could deny through Gale. I think you can. Level 1 Gale, I think you can, but I've never seen it done. I haven't seen it done yet. And because it deals 0 damage, so like you shouldn't be able to, but you might be able to. I have no idea. I could look it up, but I'm just too lazy to. So, as the lanes go, Bone 7 looks like it is going to be a dual lane with him and AUY. Sing Sing going to be handling the mid lane versus Demon. Has been doing pretty well, even with the enfeeble harassment from that Bane. Pile Die going to be roaming around just a little bit. If he catches 1437, that's a lot of damage that's going to be put out. Lycanthrope will have some trouble in actually closing the distance, but hell, even Pile Die by himself could do some pretty heavy work against Leshrac. However, it's not Leshrac who has to be worried. It's got to be Demon. AUY coming in, just forcing the Demon out of the lane. Now Bone 7. He's going to have to be the one worrying about Winter's harassment. Although with the Astral Spirit, he'll be able to get some base damage and try to get some last hits. He will not be able to win a man fight versus Bleak. So if Bleak open wounds right now, no, he's not going to. So saving his mana, I think that should have been the play. You definitely wouldn't have been able to get a kill, but you would have been able to get so much value out of that cast because all your creeps were there. That would have been so much damage going into the Elder Titan. Maybe forced out the salve. I would have taken that. I definitely would have taken that, but Bleak deciding not to. Who am I to second guess the decisions of pro players? I am not but a humble caster. What? 1437 getting tagged by that Gale. That will leave Pile Die completely out of mana. And it looks like the lanes have kind of stabilized. Bone 7 is now without support. Infinity going to be pressured by this tri-lane from Speed Gaming, though with the Shikuchi and with no hard disables on the Speed Gaming side at all. The Weaver will be pretty okay to deal with this. However, what he can't really deal with is the fact that there eventually will be a lot of pushing coming down on this lane. We can see the Lightning already being picked up by 1437, recognizing that fact, recognizing the fact that he needs to pull off the creep aggro from the waves, else the towers die, and hell, he himself will also die a very, very cruel death. So it looks like this laning phase is going to be a little bit passive. 4 minutes in, there's been 1 kill, but since then, everything's kind of settled down. Speed Gaming trying to be aggressive on this top side with Pili Die and AUI, both, you know, kind of poking in. But again, they have no disable for Infinity, so I don't really know what the plan is. Even if they do catch him, they really just need a couple levels now, which is why AUI now resorting to pulling this is a double stack of easy camp creeps. Not really the most significant, but we'll give him a couple more levels. Once he gets that level 6 mark, once Pili Die gets, well, he has 2 points of Poison Sting, so maybe not. You would expect 2 points in Plague Wards right now, or at least 1. But right now, I'm not really too sure what this is all about. We'll see, I'm sure. Like, it's generally, this is like as aggressive as you could get, like with a poking build. But with the lamp they have, you would think that they would want to go for a little bit more pushing. I don't know, maybe they're just waiting for Sing Sing to get a couple more items up. He is doing very well in this lane, 29 for 10 versus Demon's 21 for 9. Sing Sing definitely holding the edge there, although not crushing the lane by any means. Take a quick look at how the farm is going. It's very slightly in favor of Speed Gaming. Looks like the farm is actually going in favor of Dignitas. Winter getting a little bit more out of the jungle. 147 just sticking around the top lane as well, whereas Speed Gaming have had a lot of rotations where heroes aren't really getting experience from anything. And then, of course, on top of that, what was I gonna say? God damn it! I was gonna say something really insightful, but whatever. I don't know. Oh, and on top of that, Speed Gaming, they also have their first blood, and the gold advantage, experience advantage isn't really indicative of a team that already has secured 1 kill. So Dignitas are actually farming a little bit better than Speed Gaming are at the moment. I think it's really got to do with the fact that, well, I mean, Bleak has 29. Yeah, he's getting more than the Lycanthrope, and Weaver should be getting more than Bone 7. Yeah, he is. So everyone from Speed Gaming kind of not farming as well as Dignitas. I don't think that's going to bother them all too much, because, you know, the farm on Lifestealer, farm on Weaver only really gets threatening when they actually get a couple of items up. And that is quite a while. Demon now in a little bit of trouble. The burst damage is there. He is slowed down. Will break the coil instead of just skewering away. I mean, I don't think the skewer would have saved him, but you don't really just want to break the coil like that. That's not a smart move. He's going to go down on this mid lane. Easy rotation coming in from Pili Die. And he's actually going to get a second point in the Gale. This is a very aggressive roaming Venomancer build. He's not interested in pushing at all. Now, I would generally take 1 point in Plague Ward at least if I was doing this, just to get a little bit of vision. You know, drop a Plague Ward here or here, get some vision on the board. But with 2 points in Gale, 2 points in Sting, he just wants to go around and gank people. And it's a good idea. It's not a bad way of playing Venomancer. But against a Lifestealer, a Weaver, and a Magnus, I don't know if it's the best way of playing Venomancer, because they could do so many things to just kind of mitigate your Venom scale. Lifestealer can Infest out, Rage. Weaver could just Shikuchi out and then be completely fine, or even Time Lapse. And then Mag could Skewer out as well. So he's going for the build regardless, and it's so far been working. But we'll see if it continues to work, because there'll be a point when he's wishing he has Plague Wards. Now Bleak in a little bit of trouble perhaps. He does have support coming in the form of Bane, who's sticking around. Die gonna throw the Gale. Bleak slowed down, does have the Infest, and he will turn around for Bone 7, but Bone 7 has so much damage. Level 3 Astral. Yes, you cannot rage out of Venomous Gale. This just in. I did know that. I mean, that's something I know. What the hell am I saying? I think you could rage to dodge it. Am I wrong? Whatever. I'm pretty sure you could rage to dodge it. I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while. Bone 7. Gonna get Nightmared up. Here comes Bleak. He does have level 2 open wounds as well as the rage. Bone 7. Gonna get woken up, but instantly the TP away. Bleak, he isn't even attacking? Was he just stop? Did he just stop attacking? I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Bleak dropping down a second time, and we'll see Pili Die level 5. Now there's the Plague Ward. So he's going to go for a very, very balanced build. Kind of not what you see at all from Venomancers, but hey, he's roaming the map. He's getting kills. He's level 5. He's not doing too bad for himself at all, so you really can't question the man. Sing Sing, in the meantime, has been sticking in the mid lane. Still going toe-to-toe with Demon. 1 assist to his name. It's a matter of time before he leaves the lane. Yeah, there we go. Invisibility instantly teleporting up here. Not spotted by Dignitas. This is their chance to kill Infinity. One of their few chances. AUI gonna open up. There we go. Sing Sing gonna drop a 2-man coil. Infinity gonna get nuked down so very easily. 1437 as well. Gonna follow suit. And instantly Speed Gaming extend their lead to 5 kills to none. Dignitas. I said it was gonna be the pushing that was really threatening. But in fact, oh, Demon thinking about it. No. There's the Gale as well as the Poison Sting. And now Demon forced to retreat, taking a lot of damage on his way out. Holy crap. Pilot die. Gonna take a shockwave, but bring Demon down. Half HP using just a Gale. Not bad at all. In the meantime, bottom lane. Bleak fleeing for his life versus the Wrath. That is an Elder Titan with 3-3. Now Bleak very low once again. He might run into someone. No, it's actually Pilot Die who's in trouble. Demon does have Skewer, does have Shockwave. Although no RP. That was a mistake to say the least. Here comes the Elder Titan. Gonna beat down Winter. No, he's actually gonna go for a 2v1. Not what I would recommend, especially when he's slowed down by Open Wounds. Skewering to add that additional slow. Bone 7 gonna try to salve his way out. He will make it out of there. The skewer from Demon might have been a little bit too much, and Bone 7's going to live. Venoman's in the meantime picking off Bane in the back end of this fight. Speed Gaming, they're going to lose the Visage on the top lane, completely independent of everything else that is going on. That will put Dignitas on the board. But just a slight misplay from Demon. You generally do want to get in there with the skewer, but it pushed him a little bit too far away. Of course, skewer is like friggin' impossible as hell to use, or to use perfectly. So you can't really fault him too much, but Elder Titan, with a clutch salve as well, surviving that fight, and really took a 2v1 and walked out of there to tell the tale. Not bad on his part. Speed Gaming, now with a still with the 5 kill advantage, now we can see the farm advantage that Dignitas have kind of evaporate within the context of those kills. They're still getting some decent farm, however, 2 kills on Bleak, 2 deaths on Bleak rather. That's really not what you want to see if you're a Team Dignitas fan. You want the Slicer to be undisturbed, but Speed Gaming, every single time they've rotated one hero down here, it has resulted in a kill on the Lifestealer. And really, what more could you ask for from your rotations aside from a kill on the enemy team's hard carry? Conversely, Eternal Envy, pretty much no rotation has been made from Team Dignitas at all. I mean, Winter's been moving around, but it's not really been in an aggressive fashion. 1437 has been sticking onto the top lane. Infinity has been receiving the babysitting support of that top lane, the Shrek, but really no one's coming up to the top lane to deal with Eternal Envy, and he's really going to start to get his farm up. He already does have the medallion. He could buy up a Vlad's very, very shortly, and then he could go for an early Roshan. Bleak dropping down to half HP. He's in danger of being dove at the tower. Here come the familiars. Bone 7. Oh yeah, there we go. Bleak, 1 hit, 2 hit. Easy. No, it's an infest. Clutch infest. Bleak is on the run. RP going to be used to catch 2, split Earth onto 2, as well as the lightning, skewering back into the tower. Here comes Winter, just to get the experience. And Demon, whiffing the first RP completely. Not only do they get the 2 kills, they also get a familiar. Demon whiffing the first RP, not phased by that in the least, going to land a clutch 2-man, and then following up with that, going to bring the Elder Titan as well as the Venomancer down. And Bleak gets out of there with his life. Not only that, he gets out of there with an assist. What an infest. Very, very close. But 3-6, Speed Gaming, hitting a little bit of a road bump there. RP from Mag, still very dangerous when it hits things. And Bode 7, I mean, he's tanky. He does a lot of damage. But by no means is he invulnerable. And he might recognize that fact again very shortly. Skewer is up. Winter does have a Fiend's Grip. Bone 7, does he smell something? I think he does. It looks like he does. And, not yet. He definitely sees something. It doesn't matter what he smells because he sees it. Bone 7 playing it safe. However, here comes Sing Sing and Pilot Die. Blink Dagger up on the puck. 12 minutes in. Blink Dagger, Power Treads. Not bad at all from Sing Sing. Although versus a Mag, it's not really too surprising. Sing Sing will open up with the Blink Silence onto Infinity. But Infinity, he smells it coming. Just seeing the Elder Titan move up just a little bit, kind of signifying that someone's here. And Weaver is playing it very safe. However, with the Familiars flying in, he might be spotted regardless. Wow, Infinity. That game sense right there. I mean, Bone 7 kind of playing a little bit more confidently, knowing that he has teammates behind him. So, I mean, Infinity making the correct read. Looks like this might translate into a push, though Pilot Die only with 1 point in the Plague Wards. The tower's low enough, I think, that they could just straight push it down. Yeah, they should definitely be able to do this. So, Smoke Gank not successful in terms of killing people, but it'll definitely be enough to take down this tower. Fortification will slow them down, and, well, if you don't actually go for the push, you're not going to get the tower, so this tower might stay up. Nope, it won't. There's the Howl on the Familiars, doing absolutely nothing. Oh, it's only level 1? Only 1 Howl. That's interesting. Okay, I thought it was more. Here comes teleportation onto the top lane. Demon on his way out. Unfortunately for Speed Gaming, the teleportations are bugged as hell. Okay, well, looks like Sing Sing canceled his TP, but the game doesn't know that, so I was like, where's Sing Sing? He's gonna come in, and he's gonna blink and coil. But apparently not. Apparently he's never coming in. He's lost in transit. Well, that was certainly not what I expected. But they did take the tower, and that is going to be the first tower claimed in the game. So not only do they have the kill advantage, tower advantage also going the way of Speed Gaming. And they're just waiting for someone to rotate down to this bottom lane. Who's it going to be? It looks like it's going to be no one. Demon finding Eternal Envy. However, the gig is up. Illusion rune, the invisibility rune rather, spotted by the tower. 5-man from Team Dignitas on this middle lane. They're clumped up just a little bit. This is perfect stomping grounds for a puck. It looks like he's going to run into Demon. They still do know that Demon is invisible though, so they're not going to push their luck. Demon will scout everything out. Looks like he won't really find much at all. No Blink Dagger up yet on the Mag, and Pilot Die is going to be safe. Demon just wants his Blink Dagger. If he had a Blink Skewer, that probably would have been the death of Pilot Die. It might have been close if he had juked or something, but Demon well on his way to that Blink. It's a little bit slower than the puck, but really what do you expect? It's a Magnus. And Demon will have that very shortly. So the Blink RPs are going to come down, and Speed Gaming, they don't really have a great response to that aside from getting their initiation first. Elder Titan's tanky as is the Lycanthrope, but everyone else on their side is pretty susceptible to being chain locked and chain stunned down, and they will die very quickly if that happens. I just see someone pick up a... Whoa, my god, AUI. Out of Atos, 14 minutes in. On any hero, that's like a decent timing, but on a Visage, that's not bad at all. Bleak in a little bit of trouble. Here comes the Earth Splitter out of nowhere. Bleak, though, raging out of there. That was awfully bold from Speed Gaming, I gotta say. Like, that was a good attempt, but it was a cute attempt. It was, unfortunately, not very... I've seen better plans, but the fact that it happened, that just makes it worth it. That was just cool. Because no one expects a random Earth Splitter. Come on. So Bleak getting pressured a little bit, but he does have his armlet. So now Team Dignitas with the Blink Dagger on Magda and the armlet on Bleak. Yeah, they're ready to fight. And Sing Sing, are his fingers quick enough? Can he phase shift this? Looks like there's going to be nothing to phase shift. Smoke being used from Team Dignitas. 1437 going to give the smoke up. The question is, was anyone from Speed Gaming watching? And what is with these TPs? There are so many places that Sing Sing is teleporting to right now. It is absurd. Demon going to run straight into... Oh no! He blinked the wrong way! Oh, he thought they were Roshing because you see a Lycanthrope on the enemy team and he's gone, and you figure there's Rosh. But all of a sudden, there's no one in the pit. And now there is someone in the pit. Oh my god, that is just so unfortunate. Like, unfortunate on so many levels. Where is Roshan going? What is going on? Eternal Envy, you have to attack that guy. Yeah, there you go. Demon, though, still wants in. He's going to get slowed down. He's forced to skewer out. Definitely not what he wants to do, but that Rod of Atos making things difficult. All the while, Speed Gaming, they're just stalling for time right now. AUI and Bone 7 both holding back this creep wave. While Eternal Envy brings down Roshan Winter, he smells something. He's going to go in and check this out. Eternal Envy going to turn straight around and go for that Bane. Here comes Infinity. Going to run straight into everyone else, slowed down by the Rod of Atos. Eternal Envy's got to back out of here. They don't really have any stuns. Bleak getting hit by one familiar stun, slowed down as well. Instantly will purge that off due to the rage, but Eternal Envy is here with the damage. Blink into RP, will catch two. Bone 7 and AOI in a lot of trouble, but they're not taking any damage really. No follow-up. Bleak will get an open wounds off before he dies. No armlet from him. Demon gonna get a skewer off, will kill off the other Titans, and a shockwave to kill off the Visage. But in the meantime, Sing Sing as well as Eternal Envy picking up the two supports of the Dignitas side. Infinity still very healthy, and Demon in the middle of the tier 2 and tier 1 towers. He looks like he might drop, although he does have a Blink Dagger. He will Blink TP out Infinity, knowing that there is no real threat on the enemy side aside from the puck. Will be confident enough to just leave. The Roshan fight does go in favor of Speed Gaming. Unfortunately for that Lifestealer, choosing to open wound instead of turn on his armlet. Sometimes, like, shit happens in the heat of the battle, and if he got his armlet off, I don't want to say it would have saved him, but it definitely would have stalled a little bit more for Speed Gaming. Sing Sing coming in at the perfect time as well from the back end, and really that RP from Mag not doing anything at all. I mean, he got the RP on 2, which usually you're like, alright, we got RP on 2. Those guys are instantly going to go down. But there was no follow-up. Demon was a little bit too ahead of his team. The damage potential from Leshrac was a little bit too far away. And then, at that point, you don't really have anything to do. They ultimately did end up getting those 2 kills, which is, if they didn't, then that would have just been awful for them. But you'd expect them to die a little bit faster, and that wasted a little bit more of Demon's time, whereas normally he would want to just go back into the fight, get some right clicks in with some Empower, or get an extra shockwave down or something. At least try to protect his supports, but unfortunately the damage simply wasn't there at the correct timing. And that ultimately did leave Speed Gaming into an advantage in this game. Aegis has gone down, Eternal Envy with the double life and 2,000 gold in the bank. What does he want to go for? He could go for the Zoo build and just start getting Necro Books. Wouldn't it be surprising, really? Now Speed Gaming can transition into a really heavy pushing build. Oh, they see Infinity. Sing Sing, Blink, Silence. Is there enough damage? Soul Assumption is there. Time Lapse, not in time. Visage is going to pick that kill up on the Weaver. And you know what? You know what? No stuns, no problem, because you have a Silence. They killed him within 3 seconds. Weaver still very soft. He's going to go for a Lincoln Sphere, which won't really... It'll save him from the Soul Assumption, which was a large chunk of damage. Oh, Bleak. I don't know if you want to be doing that. Gale, thrown by Pilot Die, will miss. Blink in from Sing Sing. Echo Stomp. Just trying to force everyone back. Bleak trying to get the deny. Will not happen. Is there another Gale? Pilot Die still has it on cooldown, though. Tower does go down, and Speed Gaming kind of tempting fate just a little bit, playing a little bit dangerously. But hey, no harm, no foul. They get the tower, and they're going to back out of there. Now all 3 of the tier 1s have been claimed by Speed Gaming. Team Dignitas have yet to take a tower on their own. Really, they have the late game if they just stall it out, I think. And Lycanthrope is dangerous. Oh, RP going to be used. Going to catch only 1. Bone 7, though, is as good as dead. Will drop an Earth Splitter, but it will not help him. RP only on 1? I think 20 minutes in, you could definitely save it for more. But at the same time, they really need kills, Team Dignitas. Because they're falling further and further behind. And if you have an asset that you're sitting on and just saving for later, all the while you're falling further and further behind, that's not really the best way to play the game. So, oh, here we go. Bleak gonna get initiated upon. Blink, Silence, as well as the Coil. Ultimate only on 1 hero. Is it worth it? No, if they get the kill, it certainly will be. Bleak trying to Armlet toggle his way out. No, Armlet Nurse be damned. Nah, he's gonna go down regardless. Poison Sing, Pilot Die, as well as the extra howl damage. Really helping everyone out there. So, it is going to be the Lifestealer going down. Ultimate's being used by the Puck, but the ultimate from Puck isn't as high cooldown as the Mag ult, though they will be up at the same time. So, I guess Sing Sing popped the Puck ult, knowing that there is no Mag ult to worry about. Now Blink forward onto 1437. Silence there as well as the Orb. Gale from the low ground, and Puck not missing on the high ground. He will pick up another kill. 1437 getting caught a little bit out of position. He's pushing the tower, I think. I wasn't really watching. Yeah, the tower looked like it took some Edict damage or something, so definitely not worth losing your Leshrac for, though. That will put Sing Sing closer and closer to his Hex, I believe, should be his next item. Top lane, Infinity, backed up by Demon as well as Winter. Both smoked up, though Infinity dropping very low. If Sing Sing was in the area, I would fear for his life, but he seems to be pretty confident. Demon has the Blink Skewer, almost has an RP. They're going to catch Bone 7 as well. Skewer, no. Demon looking for it, Bone 7 juking around, and they're going to abandon the chase. No Fiend's Grip, no Skewer, no nothing. Okay. Oh, wait, but there is something. As soon as I was going to get a drink of water, we have Bleak once again in trouble because Eternal Envy is here, and he's pissed. Bleak going to try to get out of there. He will open wounds onto Pilot Die. Sing Sing, why is he not moving? He's going to get hit with an RP. No, he actually dodges it, and he gets a 2-man coil off. Bleak can take a huge amount of damage. The Skewer down from Demon will kill out the Venomancer. Sing Sing trying to do his best to just stay alive in this fight. AUI tank at the tower. Winter going to get Fiend's Grip onto Eternal Envy. But wow, the Lycanthrope killing off Magnus because of the book. Yes, the level 1 Necro book. Punishing the shockwave from Mag, and now Sing Sing wants more. Gonna find 1437. He's gonna drop the Silence as well. Gonna take a little bit of Edict damage, but the Familiars are here to tank a little bit of that up, and that will kill off 1437 in the end. Speed Gaming, they lose their Lycanthrope Aegis to Infinity. Not really gonna bother them all too much. Wow, that Necronomicon value right there. Can't really ask for more than that. Infinity can still poke around this bottom lane. Has to worry about Sing Sing making a rotation back, but Eternal Envy just going to feel confident enough to teleport out of there. Meantime, Bone 7 not having any part of that fight. He's been pushing up the top lane. So Speed Gaming taking a 4v5. This was more of a 4v4. Weaver wasn't there till later. But really, all of that was on the back of Sing Sing. He made the read on the mag. Oh, and now he's going to go for Infinity. Okay, can he do it? He will do it. Wow, Sing Sing getting a solo kill. Not bad, man. Not bad. But he phase shifted the RP. And if he didn't, he would have taken a lot more damage. Probably would have been forced back. More importantly, though, wouldn't have gotten the coil out as quickly. So his phase shifting of that spell let him get his ultimate out. Tonight, a lot more spells. He got the silence and everything out soon after. So if he didn't phase shift that RP, I don't want to say Speed Gaming would have lost that fight, but things definitely would have been different. And then, of course, Demon turning around for that one last shockwave. Just one more. It can't hurt. Just one more. It can when you're taking like 600. What? Is it 400 pure damage? Where's the melee guy? Here we go. No, that's not it. Yeah, 400 damage from Last Will. It's level 1 Necro Book. That's a lot of damage, especially with that one. That's 1/3 of your health pool. Eternal Envy with his Zoo is going to take down the rest of this tier 2 on the bottom lane and run his way out. Speed Gaming, just everywhere on the map, and Team Dignitas seemingly don't have enough heroes to deal with this. They need more and more farm, but it's not like a realistic amount of farm. It's just not like they need, just 1,000 more and then they'll have the BKBs. Once their items are up, they're going to need even more. They're going to find Sing Sing. Demon, though, will have his Blink Dagger cancelled by a stray Plague Ward from the Venomancer. And he's going to have to be forced to let Sing Sing get away. And then double Familiar Stun, just to add insult to injury. Like, Infinity does have his Lincoln Sphere up, which will protect him from like a Soul Assumption or something like that. Is that really it? Is that all that it protects him from? Grave Chill, I guess, but I guess later on a Hex, maybe the Rod of Atos from AUI, but I don't know if this was the best choice for Infinity. It doesn't really block anything. And the things it does block isn't really worth it. Pilot Die now getting a slowed down. Does unleash his ultimate, however, he will drop down. Demon getting an RP, only onto AUI. Here comes the Earth Splitter, and the Illusory Orb will hit pretty hard, but it looks like it is doesn't really matter because Dignitas are already melted. They're going to lose 3. They're going to lose 4. Bleak is on his way out, running to the north, trying to take out AUI. Pilot Die will be there to finish everything off. And Speed Gaming, they dodge the Earth Splitter, or the Dignitas rather. They dodge the Earth Splitter, but RP only onto a Visage who is mad tanky and got out of there alive. And then having the Puck dive in from the back. Pilot Die, did he buy back there? I don't know if he. Well, we can check this. Yes, he definitely did because the money is flashing red. Pilot Die buying back into the fight and getting a little bit out of that as well. And Team Dignitas is getting crushed that fight. A little bit of they took a fight that they really would have been better off not taking. I mean, in retrospect, obviously, they would have been better off not taking. But when you miss the Blink Skewer, when you get an RP only onto 1, that's kind of the time to abandon the chase. But they didn't expect all of Speed Gaming to be there that quickly, but that's what happens when you still have the tier 1 top lane tower up. If a fight happens pretty much up to here, your entire team can be there within a moment's notice. And Team Dignitas, they definitely got punished for that. That's really their lack of map control. They've lost now all their tier 2 towers. They haven't claimed a single tier 2 tower on their own. And the items are really starting to build up from Speed Gaming. Team Dignitas definitely on the back foot. And even if their items come up, I don't really think it's going to be up. I gotta be honest, I don't think it's up to the items of Team Dignitas. A lot of it is going to be up to Demon. He has to land a big RP. A lot of it on Winter as well. He has to get a good Fiend's Grip. But if these skills come up, if they get a good AoE combo, it doesn't really matter that Speed Gaming are ahead in items or anything like that, because they will just melt anyway. I think they do still have enough damage. I want to believe that Dignitas do still have enough damage to break through the high health pools of BKBs, Necro 3s, Aghanim Scepter, Rod of Atos on Visage, all those heroes that are pretty damn tanky. I think they do still have enough damage. But the big question is, can you lock them down long enough to deal that damage before they deal the same amount of damage, if not more? Back to you. Now Sing Sing might be revealed out. This is not a good time to lag, computer. Computer, please. Computer, please. Okay, we're gonna pause, and we're gonna try to fix this before this fight starts. Okay, this is what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna cut this now, and when I come back, it's all gonna be better. All right, as promised, it's better. There we go. Looks like there is no fight, so it doesn't really matter. But sorry for. Actually, there was no delay since it's a cut. So I'm not sorry for anything. I'm apologizing for nothing. Roshan is going to be up, if I'm reading this right, in another 30 seconds? Is this where it ends? I have no idea like what this clock actually means. I'm pretty sure this is like where it ends. Or it might just be happening really soon. Yeah, it looks like 30 seconds. I said that about like 39, we'll see. But either way, AUI does have an Aghanim Scepter as well as a Rod of Atos. He's completely stacked. Very, very tanky for a Visage. Like, they nerfed the Visage, nerf in air quotation marks. Yeah, it sure seems like it. He's doing work still. Roshan up. Oh my god, I was right. There we go, 30 seconds. I know how to tell time, guys. I promise. Roshan now going to get worked over. Lycanthrope not in the pit. Is he walled off? No, he's not. Not with the Plague Wards dying. It looks like he was walled off. But this is going to be a very fast Roshan. Really, Team Dignitas a little bit too far away. Are preoccupied by Bone 7's Astral Spirit, which is a miles away from him. Wow. And Eternal Envy, now with a double life, does have the Zoo as well as an AC, so he's dishing some pretty high damage. Punishing damage as well with the Last Will. And Speed Gaming. With big items up, BKBs on the Elder Titan, amplifying all the damage that's done. Scythe of Vise up on the Puck. So whoever is unfortunate enough to get Blunk upon will get instantly Scythed. What the hell? When the fact did this happen? What just happened? Did I just completely miss that? I think I might have just... Okay, well, that happened. What the hell just happened? What? I'm just so confused right now. Okay, I don't know what happened or whatever, but mid-raxes are going to go down. Dignitas really do need an RP or something to help them out. Was that just split pushing? Did I really just not see all this split pushing going on? What the hell? I'm just so mindfucked right now, guys. Like, everything I know is wrong. Dogs and cats are best friends and everything like that. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to see when that actually happened. This is when I need another caster to tell me things. Hope I wasn't just... I mean, they got Roshan, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, but here we go. We're back in this game. Not phased at all. Team Dignitas, Rax is down, but they're still not completely out of it, although it kind of looks like they are. The advantage going the way of Speed Gaming is absolutely monstrous. And, well, they do still have an RP, so you never really, ever count out an RP. But having your courier sniped by wolves is definitely not a good way to start, so that's not really going to be very great for them. A 5-man RP could change an entire game. Doesn't matter how far you're behind, especially when there's Empower on a Lifestealer. Although Lifestealer being forced to use Infest purely defensively in order to escape, that is definitely less than ideal. Eternal Envy still pushing this out with the Aegis on him. The rest of his team up on the top lane. Killing off creeps, just applying pressure to all lanes simultaneously. Eternal Envy going to dive right in with his ultimate. Finish off the range Raxes. Easy Raxes, and now the top lane is the last objective left for Speed Gaming. Tower is going to drop. And really, where's Team Dignitas? Are they in this game anymore? They need an RP, like, now. But there's no opportunity. Teleportation in. It's going to be 1437. Feeding himself to the wolves. BKB is up, but so what? Demon going to blink straight into a stun. Silenced as well. He can't get RP off. He's down. He has no buyback. That's going to be GG, guys. Bleak getting hexed up, and Coil onto him in Infinity. Winter's going to get a Fiend's Grip on a Bone 7. Might kill him off, but to what end? GG has been called, and that's going to be it, guys. What the hell happened? I really want to know when I missed that. Because I didn't... God, that's just embarrassing, man. So embarrassing. Alright, here's the score screen for anyone that cares, but we're going to go back in this. Maybe I am just, like, tripping balls. Maybe there's something in the air or something. Did he really just take it by himself? Oh shit, when they were fighting, up on this top lane battle, like this fight, Eternal Envy wasn't even there. He was taking Raxes. I didn't even freaking notice because I was too busy going over that fight. My god. Alright, you know what? That's okay. I'm okay with missing that because I was watching action It's not like I was like watching this or something and I'm like, oh, herpy derpy derp, that's where you're supposed to put the ward, guys. No, okay, I was actually watching them, you know, go for towers and stuff like that and analyzing the fight. Damn, I need a co-caster. Alright, well, let's see what happens after this. What big thing happens? They back up and get Roshan? No, Roshan, I don't... Oh, okay. So all the while, Roshan is like slowly respawning, and this is the, yeah, this is this part when they go up here. Okay. Well, I don't feel too bad about that, but still, my sincerest apologies, guys, for missing this. This is something that I really should not have missed. My bad, I guess. Shit happens. I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it, aside from that horrible display of camera work, then like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully these get up on the same day that they are played. If not, then, well, I mean, you could always go watch them on the official site. But that's going to be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. GG.